Man, it's kind of a maze. Is there someone there? I almost just like broke my ankle or something. Check that out. Hospital stretchers. Did you hear that whistle? It sounded like people rustling around in the rooms all around me. But like on both sides of me. That was terrifying. Alright, let's try to make this quick before it rains on us, but buckle up because I'm going to try to explain as best as I can like the crazy weird history of the buildings I'm about to try to go to. So these two buildings were most notably used as like just side buildings as part of a now torn down like company that made like vacuum cleaners and AC units and heaters and stuff like that. But obviously, like I said, it's torn down. These two buildings are all that remain. But I think they were originally built back in the 1900s as part of an old sanitarium. But most recently, I think they were bought by like one of the local colleges around here in Bloomington, which is where we are now on this mid-state Illinois tour. But otherwise, they've been abandoned since roughly like 2014-ish or whenever that big company shut down. That's the best I got as far as what this was. But it's actually two buildings. I think we're only going to be able to access one because I walked by once off camera and I saw a window that was out that I can jump down to. So I think it'll just be one of two buildings, but we'll just go see what's left in this one. This right here is the other of the two. You can see they really seal these things up. That one's the one I don't think there'll be any way into, but this one I know I can get. Just have to hope none of those drivers have a wandering eye come this way. Here we go. Wow, that drop was way farther than I thought. I almost just like broke my ankle or something. Look, a little edge for my camera so you can see me jump in here. Man, jumping all this stuff never seems to get any easier. What are these? Are they records? Oh yeah, they would have held records. Must be like a box of them. Wonder where that came from. So what I was trying to explain is I think the building adjacent to this one, the one we probably won't get into, I think that's the one that the college kind of uses like a hall. And I know from the days of this being like a sanitarium, that's where like housing was for like nursing students or patients or whoever was housed there. So what I'm saying is I think this building will be more heating, AC, vacuum cleaner based thing. I can't even talk right now. I'm freezing. Look at all this. I can't even tell if this is just old furniture for the office here or if this is just homeless camping supplies. More boxes of these, like, some of them are records like that. Others are just pamphlets and stuff. Who is collecting all these in here? I think this is the most graffitied up place I've seen yet on the whole entire Illinois tour. And that's saying something on how many like good places we found. I've been to a lot of places this trip that just had no graffiti, no nothing. Some really mint condition places. Overall, this trip that I once thought was just going to be a meh, who really cares kind of trip has actually wound up giving us some good ones. What is that? Why is it like that? Alright, somewhere we gotta find some stairs too. Well, it says conference center, I think. Yeah. This was definitely business related with that other company. Yeah, just storage for big tables and stuff in here. Whoa, and look. Check that out. Hospital stretchers. I wouldn't have suspected anything like that, considering the sanitarium days were like way before the other company took over this. Sure enough, we have all these hospital beds laying around. It's pretty cool. I almost didn't even come here. Remember when I said I already knew the window was out because I walked by earlier? Well, I just checked on that to make sure it was actually open, and then I left to go try a couple other places that wound up just looking like duds. I almost just wasn't going to come back to this, but I was like, May as well not waste a spot, and it's actually better than I thought. Yeah, look at this. This is more of a traditional first floor because it's actually decorated a little bit better. Wallpaper and stuff. Still though, it's mostly just storage space, it would seem. Doors and cabinets. Because I guess if this place was built for hospital purposes, that's why you still see a similar kind of hospital style layout. And since I said that this was once just a part of that other really big factory style building, this is where it would have segued into that. But because everything else is demolished to that place, it's just an empty sealed up wall now. Because I didn't show it because I just went in the easy way right where the entrance was, but on the other side of this place is just a big empty field that was once just all building. This place used to have been giant. If I could have come here like 8 years ago, this would have been like a huge, like cool, like business office and factory style exploration. Look at that. Old like hospital room, you can tell because of the bed lights. What was that? I can hear outside. Is that just road noise or a bird or what is that? That comes through so clearly even though it's all sealed up. Second floor. So there's 2 floors, but it's kind of 3 since it has that whole basement. I forget whether one of the local colleges ever did actually go through and purchase this or if that was only talked about, never actually done, but that was definitely part of what I read up on the building. Because this area of Bloomington is just like a big like college style town. That's why they wanted the building adjacent to this to be like a dorm kind of thing. And I know the old Sanitarium hospital used that as like a dormitory for their nursing students. It's the roof, old like curtain swinging things and little chain pins where a curtain would have hung. This would have been like another patient's room, especially with those dials and oxygen thing. Did you just hear that whistle? God, I hope there's no one there. No? No one around. So in that one like metal stairwell area, there's like some loose, I guess, metal stuff swinging in the wind. That's probably what caused that like high-pitched squeak. But I seriously, like, that sounded like so much like a human whistle that I thought like a cop or someone might have been in this window like whistling for me to get out or something like that. I know that's just my paranoia, but that's the first place my mind immediately went. I mean, yeah, listen. It's all like the stuff on the windows, I guess. It just sounds so much like walking or whistling sometimes. Look at those light fixtures up there. Man, the sounds coming out of that little stairwell are so eerie. Oh, it's more of these things. Why and how did these get in here? So I found some similar stuff to all these at an old like school in just rural nowhere Kansas once. And I didn't know what they were in that video. Somehow got a bunch of views and a bunch of people knew what they were and they were telling me in the comments that these are like things for shaping clay for like pottery and stuff. They're shaped that way to help shape whatever material went into them or something like that. Like kind of for casting. And reserved for art. That again seems kind of like college based, which makes me think maybe they did have control of this building at one point. I don't know why. This building has no right to be as creepy as it is, but it just is for some reason. Christmas time is here. Oh, that must be what that weird collapsed area was in the basement. That's where the buildings would have segued. That's why it was just nothing but dirt and earth down there, because the main building's not there no more. Oh, I could feel that go through my shoe. Did you hear the squish that made too? Oh. Yeah, I'm just totally not a fan of this stairwell. This stairwell just makes the worst sounds. It's probably because of the multiple layers of coverings combined with the shards of glass. I mean, just look at that. It sounds like yelling. And this room is still weird. I don't know what's going on here. And in here, look, there's like more props. These are all like props, like stage props almost. There's different like curtains and like outfits and stuff. It's like a theater. Put all their stuff in here or something. Either way, like this Illinois trip is kind of in like its final home stretch approaching, so to speak. We'll see what works and what doesn't from here on out, but this one was pretty cool. Actually, before I do leave this whole area, I might go look at the other building to see if maybe there is some off chance way into that one too. All right, we're out. Go do a little quick lap around the second one, but I highly doubt anything's out there. I sure didn't see anything. It's kind of like the same as the other. Same bricks, same boards, same everything. Oh yeah, now you can see what I was talking about. That's where it all would have connected to another huge building that just isn't here anymore. Yeah, we'd need one of these to like be out or loose or something. We'll see if that's one right there. Oh, it is. Oh, I hope no one can see me right now. Let's get in there. This is a surprise. Okay, at least there's a chair to jump on, because I'm like on this AC thing. Ooh, I was hoping that chair wouldn't break on me, but we're here. Getting out's especially going to be a pain. Well, what a pleasant surprise. We now get to explore a 2-for-1 when we thought we were only getting one. Man, it's kind of a maze. Is there someone there? Or is that just wind? Again. Dude, there's no wind in here. So I don't know. It's like all around me though. I don't want to stay here too long now. Man, I don't know about this. Those noises sounded like so close. It sounded like people rustling around in the rooms all around me. But like on both sides of me. That was terrifying. But I don't see anyone or hear anything now. So again, it could have just been the wind like it was earlier. How is there bales of hay in here? That makes no sense. Oh, burn marks. Man, this place has been lit up in flames. Look at it. I really want to like be done with this, so I'm just gonna peek what's on the 3rd floor and then probably leave. Looks about the same. How is it? Where did all this come from? There's bales of hay up in an abandoned building. In a big city like this, why? There's all these pallets. There's like pallets and hay in here. I've had enough of this. There it is. Oh God, it's raining. All right, I'll have to sprint back to the car before I ruin the camera. It's gonna be storming here soon, so let's get out of here. Oh yeah, this weather got really bad real quick, but hope you enjoy that little adventure. I'm actually shocked we even got into that second building, but what a creep fest that was. Dude, I hope those sounds were caught on camera at all, but from both sides of me, it sounded like there were just people creeping around in those rooms. It could have been wind, it could have been people lurking. I don't even know, and that's like the scariest thing. So glad we got out of there either way. So it's cool that we did get to see both and like see like some of the history between those two buildings. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.